and Keyboard Cat's amazing adoption stories. Start a story. Adopt a shelter or rescue pet today. Your perfect pet is just a click away at theshelterpetproject.org. A public service announcement brought to you by Maddie's Fund.
There's a rumor going around that Tyler Perry and Oprah are beefing. Well, let me tell you about this. Tyler, okay, told Oprah, bitch, if you don't have my money, we're going to have a problem. Ooh. Oprah said, what is the problem? Ooh. You said if I don't have your money, there was going to be a problem. So Oprah is standing her ground like, bitch, I'm in charge. Yeah, you know, you may have a $250 million studio over there that you film all your shows and movies and stuff on, but I have the empire. That's what Oprah said.
Oh, these are her exact words. A legend.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
A week of It Is What It Is Radio. I am your host, Tyree, Miles, also Fly Females. Y'all know how I gotta start the show off. Please give my brother Jamel Raymond Bishop a moment of silence. This is Ken Porter Forever Friday. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Today is a special day. I got my brother in the studio. Go back to the early 80s. We'll be telling our age if I say what year. From elementary school, and this guy here hung together damn near every day, played basketball, beat people up. Well, no, let's change that. I beat the people up in my age range, and if he had a problem with somebody in my age range, he would get me and vice versa. My good brother, I ain't gonna give him your government. I call him white bread. Some people call him white trash. Shout out to Fool. But what's going on, bro? Enjoying your freedom. Who's a lovely?
This is my wife,
Christina Molden. Keep checking, make sure your mic is on, please. That right there is on. Might need to be turned up. But okay, Christina Molden. Christina. Right, I'm great. Glad to have y'all here. See, we got a positive show and black love.
Indeed.
Black love.
Definitely.
Like, I wanted to bring you up. Because, I mean, I know your story for the most part, but I wanted you to possibly talk to the people, let people know what you've been through and how your situation didn't stagnate you. Because you've been home for about how long?
Actually, it'll be 186 days next week.
Next week.
Yeah.
Let the people know. I'm going to give you the floor. Let the people know how much time you did, what you was charged with, and so forth and so on.
Alright, I'm telling the story a long time.
Okay.
And how it went is, I got arrested for a fight that a dude got beat up and died 3 days later from his injuries. No weapons involved.
Can I stop you real quick?
Yeah.
I swear, I don't even know if I told you this, but I remember to you, yo, I think you tried to catch a hack or something, and they tried to rob you or something. I remember that like it was yesterday. I swear to God, I ran into you on Borman and the other across tracks. It's like, yo, yeah, they tried to rob me. I beat him up. I said, is he alright? I said, I don't know, but I'm gonna let you do it. I'm gonna let you finish your story. I remember that.
Yeah, so this one, that's not what I got arrested for.
Oh.
What I got arrested for was dudes beat a guy up on Erndale.
Okay.
And I had absolutely nothing to do with it. Those of y'all who know me know I always say something to police all the time.
Right.
But for this particular crime, I'm innocent.
Innocent, right.
And people don't get how that affects you. So it can either make you or break you. It's in prison to either make you or break you. I believe in a certain situation.
Right. Oh, that's right now. told to take them off the table. But I understand. Yeah, that's what I was told, but you good. So, I'm gonna keep it on. We gonna fast forward. So I actually got life when I first got arrested. Life. I had life. 4 years into my bit, I gave it back. 4, maybe 5 years into my bit, I gave it back. So I went from having no hope at all to a little bit of hope. Right. Because then they offered me 30. Now these people who played so many games, they got ready to cop out to something that I didn't even do. Right. So there I was again. Nah, I'm fighting this. I didn't do it. If I had a little bit to do with it, I never even seen the dude before until they brought a picture in the courtroom. Oh wow. They had 4 other people as suspects. Okay. But solely hung it on me. They let them go. So, name ring in the street, so it kind of fit. Nobody believed me. Maybe a few people in my family. So it was like, dang, am I that bad? I started questioning myself, so I'm in there. Right. So, I was a shell of a man in that. I didn't know how I was going to finish this bit. But I had this epiphany, and I just educated myself, bro, to the point where it hurt, where I can look back over my life and see what I squandered away. Right. Now, fast forward, man, I took a trade. One trade I took in prison led to me educating myself, taking a trade that I took from there, head to the street. So, for who's ever watching, don't let nobody tell you that you can't, because I'm living proof. Came out working for Volkswagen right now. Started at the spot full circle. They still train. Got ASC, got 6 ASC certifications. This is a program that's put in place for felons, for dudes that was incarcerated. So they helped me get this job at Volkswagen where I'm at now. They help me. What they do is they give they take donated cars, fix them, give them to low-income families. That was my way of giving back. Right. Because being in there all the time, man, I had time to reflect on, all right, well, look at the people I did hurt and got away with it, or thought I got away with it. Right. Like, a lot of people ain't deserve that, man. And the message that I want to get out there for real is, y'all that's out there, man, y'all don't have to do nothing, man. I just did 17 years and 9 months in prison for a murder I did not commit. Right. So you don't have to do nothing. If the state want to hang it on you, they gonna hang it on you. Y'all see what's going on out here in Baltimore? Right. We gotta go to a break. When we come back, I want you to get a little deep into it. I want to know about your first day, and we're gonna just chop it up and go from there. We'll be right back, y'all. This is It Is What It Is Radio.
Just a Bit Outside radio show.
There is one glaring stat that I read about while watching the games over the weekend. New York Yankees went 22 straight innings with at least one strikeout.
Really?
That's a major league record for the postseason.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's an interesting statistic.
It is, and then when you think about it, it's like, okay, that, to me, that's like a big reason why, they're losing right now.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstopwrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
The Artist Exchange Radio Show every Friday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., every Saturday, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Real artists, real talk, real live on BeExposedRadio.com.
I was meeting with a friend yesterday, and I've gotten to the point where don't ask me a question because the truth is going to come out. And
exactly.
Just don't do it.
If you ain't looking for the truth, don't come to me.
Don't do it because I can't hold my tongue. And she wants to be this stylist, boutique, but you're not doing anything in that nature. And I can't take you seriously if you're not doing those things. And I understood why people didn't take me seriously because I found myself in somebody else's lane. I was good at what I was doing and what I wanted to be, but I wasn't doing it for me. So how can I ask you to take me seriously if I'm living in somebody else's shoes?
And nobody can do what you do. And I think that that's a big problem that people face now. Like, you see what somebody else is doing and you want to do that when that's not your lane.
That's not your lane.
That's not what you're supposed to be doing.
But it's popular. It's getting that person money. It's getting that person applause. Oh, I want applause. I want money. Let me stand over here behind them.
And then a lot of times people aren't honest with themselves either. Like, I was thinking earlier today, I've been woke for almost 2 days, so so you get honesty, and I was thinking, like,
The Artist Exchange Radio Show.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
We are back. We got Miss Q in the building. She joined us. She got the shoulder out, y'all. Out. You shaking it out? Look at you, that's right.
I ain't gonna let y'all see all that shoulder out.
Okay. Just to speed you up, it's my man White Bread.
Yes.
He done 17 years in jail for a crime that he did not commit.
Oh, man.
And now he's walking the street, he's behind the wall, and he's... Yeah, that's tough, right?
Yes. I couldn't even imagine.
Walk us through it, no good, bro. Yeah.
So, day one, I had been there before. Never with that much time.
Right.
So, I'm trying to figure that thing out. So, the only way it came out is how I knew. Anger.
Right.
Anger. And the meaning that you hear people say, man, I ran my bid up. Yeah, I took it up.
Yeah.
Took it up, man, because I felt hopeless.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing in the world, man. And I got sent out of state. I got sent to Arizona for a year.
Okay.
I mean, man, it was tough, man, because I had my life snatched away from me for something I had absolutely nothing to do with.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? So, trying to cope with that. Fast forward, man, years flew by, but only thing I knew at that point in time was I need to educate myself. I need to find a way out. I can't go back to the street. And that's what I did, man. I dug in deep, man. Took some college courses while I was in there. Did this auto mechanic thing, man, and took it to the next level. They started offering ASC certifications. Got 6 of them.
6?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was at the spot at Full Circle, and Full Circle helped me get the job at Volkswagen now. So now I'm a technician at Volkswagen.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
So that's the true meaning of starting from the bottom, man.
Yeah.
And to fast forward and come home, me and my wife, we reconnect.
How long have you been married?
It's been a month now.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Dave hit 35. We on air, yo.
So,
I'm sorry, that was the other co-host.
So, and man, we've been dealing with each other since we was 15 years old. Since 15? All of us was kids. Yeah.
Okay.
On and off thing till. So this time when I came home, she was like, "Man, look, here's your key. When you done playing, bring it back."
I hear that.
That's what's man. Yeah, we had a bell over here. You get the bell for that. For real, that's what's up. Say, look, when you done playing, you know where home at.
Man, so and 180 something odd days, man. I come home and I'm, you know, this not to slight anybody, man, but it's jobs out here for the getting, man. Is all you have to do is apply yourself, man.
That's it.
That's it. I came home and in 5 months I accumulated vehicles, everything, man.
Right.
Beautiful white, man. All you gotta do is just, man, because ain't nothing going on out there but killing, man. Senseless killing, man.
That's it.
So, you know, me, I want to get that message out because I was once a part of that.
Right.
You know, I was one of them knuckleheads, but we had some type of code back
That's
then.
one
Like,
thing that they don't have now. I was saying that. We had a code. Now they just killing anybody. Like,
man,
I couldn't do no harm to this man because number one, we come up from the dirt. I could knock on this man's door. He might have went to the store, but his mother's told, "Oh, come on in here."
Right.
Now you got niggas just killing you,
Yeah.
just cause.
And they could come up like that. It's a different breed now.
Yeah. Like our families knew each other.
Yeah.
And these days, it's like every man for themselves.
But see, what they don't realize, man, the consequences of their actions, man, because a lot of them kids can't handle that time, man.
Right.
They don't even know what all that time meant. I didn't even know what all that time meant until I started doing it.
Let me ask you this. Like, boom, you get locked up. You get your time. I want to know what was going on through your mind and what was like a typical day for you before you really started to turn it on and get your mind together. What was
in all honesty, I prayed for death. I went out and anybody I had a problem with who had a problem with me, from the smallest to the biggest, I went at them.
Yeah.
You know, because I didn't care no more. I mean, I seriously felt hopeless.
Right.
Like, so it was like, man, I was doing this in the street. Why stop now?
Right.
And that's the way I carried it, man, until they sent me on that West Coast, man, and it made me rethink some things.
Yeah.
I've heard that.
It made me rethink some things, man. Like, you know, it was so segregated, man, not just with gangs, with race too.
Yeah.
So they got a food chain up there. Mexican Mafia, MS-13, Muslim, Bloods, Crips. Then you got your other little vice lords, whatever. Yeah. So, yeah, man, then you got the Aryan Brotherhood. Man, listen.
I got a story about that too. Go ahead.
Man, when I say, if you don't get your mind right, you will die up there. You will die up there. They don't like nothing on the East Coast for real.
No?
Nah. Nah.
Yeah, that jail thing.
But it's, I mean, like I say, man, it's that jail thing, man. I done seen dudes, man, literally lose their mind in that place.
Right.
Because when do you actually say or come to grasp with, I'm never leaving this place? That's the only thing that ran through my mind. I ain't never leave. Like, nah. So what I did is just research my case as much as I could. And I had a dude that was in there that was a little knowledgeable about the law. He taught me some stuff, and my peoples damn near went bankrupt.
Yeah.
They spent over $80,000 trying to get me out of prison. I still ended up with 30 years with 5 that I got put on from doing stuff in there.
Okay.
So I gave him 17 years and 9 months on 35.
Right. So let me ask you this. What was that day like? Your release date?
Oh, man. Listen, you know, all the fellas came and got me, man. All the dudes from around the way. I still ain't believe it till I walked out on Green Mountain Avenue, because they released me from BCCC.
Okay.
Bruh, I got dressed in the middle of Green Mountain. My little brother took the shoes and threw them back at the jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all can hide this. I ain't taking nothing with me from out here. Man, it's still right now with 180 something days. It's still surreal for me, man. I still ain't really adjusted.
Fully.
From the outside, people probably think, he ain't miss a day, but for real, man, I'm still like on the fly, like learning. This still stuff that.
That's gonna take. You gotta take time with it for real. That's a long time to be gone.
Yeah,
man.
But you made it.
Yeah, I made it, man.
17 years.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you when I knew, man, like when I went to jail, My son was 5. Toward the end, he was bringing his son to see me.
Right.
Yeah.
That's when it hit you. That's when it's like.
That's when it broke. That's when I was like, oh my, like, dang.
Life is real.
Yeah, that's a lifetime.
Yeah.
At this point, at this day and time, that's a lifetime, man.
Right.
So, you know, you go through so much, man, in doing that. The loss, the death of your family. My mom's passed while I was in there.
Rest in peace, I know.
Didn't know I was gonna make it out.
Right.
But, you know, buckle down. So, matter of fact, true story. They called me up there and told me my mom's passed. I talked to her a day before she passed. And when they called me, I went back to my cell. I sat there for a minute. Sat there. I said, nah. I said, if I sit here, I'm gonna just lose it. I went to Juma, man. Came back, I felt a little better, but it was still just like, I don't believe this. Like the one prayer that I asked for went unanswered. Ironically, it helped me more than it hurt me.
How you elaborate?
It gave me that push.
We gotta go to a break. I'm sorry. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Yeah, you just hit me, so we gotta go to break. Yeah, I want to get under that.
Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is, because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org, because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstopwrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Join the Just a Bit Outside crew every Monday, 8 to 10 p.m. on BeExposedRadio.com.
You want to start off?
I think I'll get it out of the way on a who's not.
Okay, do it.
The Orioles.
Right.
They got swept by the Royals. They lost 4 in a row, and the last 5 games have all been decided by 1 run. The game before, or the last game that they lost before the Royals was the Nationals, and it was Weeders, of course, won with a home run.
Hit the home run.
Right.
They were going into that National series. It seemed like they were doing so well, and they just crapped out. They got that game postponed, so who knows when they're going to replay that or play that game. That's my first not for the night.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and weigh in on my who's not, and I'm going to talk about the San Diego Padres.
The Padres. That's okay. You just took my answer.
They're in last place in the NL West. They've lost 8 of their last 10. Their run differential is a negative 65, which is just horrible. So when you have well, let me just talk about run differential a little bit. It's kind of like the
how much you're winning or losing your games by, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. It's like the margin of victory, kind of.
Right.
So when you're in a negative number, that means that you're
then your average game you're losing
by a whole lot.
Right.
I mean, a number like negative 65, this early in the season is pretty rough.
That's
and
horrible.
Then the pitching numbers pretty much support this stat right here. I mean, the team ERA is 4.70, which is 26th in the league. They have 126 walks allowed. They acquired Jared Weaver in the offseason, and he really has not panned out. He's off to one of the worst starts in any of the pitchers in 2017. He's 0-4 with a 6.05 ERA. In May alone, he already has 12 earned runs in May. And, another one of their pitchers, Clayton Richard, he's 2-4 with a 4.34 ERA. And, in May, he has 6 earned runs and 12 innings pitched. So
you are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
All right, man. It gave me that push, man. It gave me that push, like, whether mom's here or not. I wasn't just doing that for her. I was doing it for me as well. But, whatever people may believe in, with me, I just wanted to do it, just wanted to let her know, look, I got it right this time. No guns, no drugs, nothing. I got it right. So, that's been my biggest thing, man. And just setting a better example for my kids, man. My boys, they grew up without me. And my baby girl, but, they still love me like I never missed a day, man.
That's right. So let me ask you this. If you had a chance to kind of say a few things to your younger self, what would those few things be?
Educate yourself. Stick with basketball. I had schools that wanted me for basketball and track.
Oh wow.
Just stay with it. Stay with it, man. Educate yourself. Once you stop educating yourself, you stop going to school, you cut yourself off, man. That's a lifeline. People just don't know that's a lifeline, man. Education is key. It may seem like a cliche, but it's so damn true. Education is key, man, and you the one thing about it is you never stop learning. You never stop learning, man. Like I say, I ain't know nothing about automobiles before I went to prison. I learned everything in prison. Look at me, 6 ASC certifications. I'm working for Volkswagen, and Negre sent me to school in January to specialize in Volkswagen.
Love it. And I want to just hit on real quick something that you said earlier before we went to break. And I want everybody out here to catch this. Because, obviously Baltimore's small. We know everybody that got caught up in that belly, right? You said that you can get it. If you apply yourself and you put it and get it in,
that's
you
it.
Get it.
You
said
get
within 5 months, what did you have? Because I want you to say that again to all those that's been out for a year or more, crying about what you can't get and what they don't want to hire me. Please say that again.
I accumulated a couple vehicles, house, a beautiful wife.
Yeah, she is.
Man, it's a thing of, man, if you want it, if you really, really want it, man, and you tired of being out there in the streets, man, and all you have to do is apply yourself, man. Find something that you're passionate about and go after it. The same way you get up every day, go stand on the corner or find a way to rob Peter to pay Paul. Put all that energy into something positive, man, and watch how it works for you.
He said it all right there. And it wasn't even a whole lot. It wasn't no extras to it.
I got a question for you. While you were incarcerated, like during your latter years, did you find or did you meet somebody that came through the system that reminded you of a younger you, and you might have like mentored him or anything?
Man, I beat the hell out that kid first, but we ended up tight.
You beat him up first?
Yeah, man. He was too much like me, man. He just would not back down. So much mouth, man. But at the end of the day, man, Shorty became so tight, man. Until this day, he still called me.
I love it.
So he's still locked up?
Yeah, he's still locked up. Shorty got, I think he got life in 20.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man, I left a lot of good dudes behind, man. Shout out to dudes in Hagerstown, man. All 3 jails, man.
Wow.
I wouldn't know what to do. Just told me I had life. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, listen. you find a way through it, man. You be surprised what you got in you, man. You know, because I kept saying, man, before I do all this time, I'd rather be dead. Man, I feel like I want to cut my damn tongue off now for even saying something so stupid.
Right.
You know, it's just been a thing, man. But let me say this too, man. I had good family support as well.
Right.
You know, I had good family support, man. They did what they could do, trying to help me out. You know, get out of there. Whether it was just answering the phone. You know, they pulled through. I got my cousin Heavy, man. I can call this dude for anything. Yeah. He been out of the streets. Yeah. But I can call him for anything, man. You know, but me, I'm one of them dudes. While I was in there, I didn't feel like I wanted to be nobody's extra bill. So I'ma find my way. Right. If I could do it in the streets. See, people, yo, your responsibilities don't stop just because you went to prison. Nah, you still got that. So I made a way. Right. I made a hustle in the gym. Found a way to send money uptown, help my kids, all of that. Right. You know, so yo, it's a thing of, man, you have that ability, man, within you. I don't know who needs to hear this right now, but you have this ability in you right now, man, to change and do what's right with your life, man. Starting with education, man. I don't care if you ain't even got a G. Start with getting your GED. Right. And go from there, man. Right. Just with having a GED, that'll open a few doors for you. But take it a step further, man. Just find something that you're passionate about, man. The streets killing us. Between the police and we killing each other. Come on, man. Yeah. The youth don't stand a chance.
Right. The youth, boy, they lost right now. They don't have nothing positive to follow, I would say.
So that's who I really want to reach out to, man, because I could tell a lot of these younger dudes, man, just don't have no sense of hope, man. It's just, this is what they see day to day, so this is what they think is what's right.
They followers. That's what I think. They following. They looking for a leader, but they caught up following something that ain't even real.
Something, man, they loving something that could never love them back. They love a neighborhood that could never love them back.
Yeah, yeah.
At the end of the day, that neighborhood is still gonna be there.
Yeah, you're right. And by you saying that, it's something kind of early. My brother got killed April 8th, 2016, right? April 8th, 2015, he took a picture in the middle with Nelson, all black on, King Porter Hood, all black. He died, he got shot in that same particular spot a year later, in his hood, in our hood. It was just early that the picture was a year exactly to, he had all black. A year later he died. Got shot right there where he was standing at when he took the picture.
Gee.
Crazy. But, yeah, boy. It's tough. Oh, no, they definitely don't. You gotta find something better to do.
Yeah. So I said, I'm out. I'm gonna walk away now.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey.
Ain't nothing out there. Now, only thing we can do is school youth, try to give back.
The ones that want to be schooled. You dig what I'm saying? Because now, you at a very early age, they'll tell you get the F out their face.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. So, you know, it's, yeah, man. And it's crazy, but, you know, I blame myself partly to blame. Going to prison, not being able to, you know, because I did, well, you know, from when I was young, I'm a little older than y'all, so I always push y'all to do right. Even though I'm doing all wrong in the world, I push y'all to do right, man. You know, that's what I want to do now, man. I want to push y'all dudes to do right, man.
Right. That's what it's about. Helping each other out and putting each other on the correct path.
Hey, man.
Also, we got to use our platforms and avenues to help each other out. I do my best, but I go through deep thought all the time. I mean, just be thinking. People had clothing lines.
Speaking of which, right? It's my man joint, my man JD, man, One Man Army, man. Yeah, man, he doing pretty well, man. It's Man, he got another one called mentally equipped. I was wearing that yesterday. Day for yesterday, I was wearing that. Yeah, me, medium.
Mentally equipped.
Mentally equipped, me, ME. Then he has mentally up it. Yeah, man.
I would like to put him with a friend of mine. A friend of mine has something called the dope movement.
Right.
But it's dealing with mental health and stuff. Shouts out to LaShante, fellow poet pride.
Yeah.
We gotta cheer you up. We gotta cheer Q up, man.
I'm good.
Q usually be the life of the party. She chilling right now. We gonna get you right. So cheer, kid. Anything that you would like to, you want to shout anybody out? We ain't leaving yet, but got anything you want to say to anybody?
Hey, man. Anybody that I ever offended or hurt, or if I did something to your family, I want to sincerely apologize. I was lost. I was lost, man. I really, truly apologize, man. Maybe one day, if we grow, man, you'll be able to forgive me, man. But I understand if you can't.
Listen, people change, man. That was big. People change. People change. You know? So that was big, honestly, for you to do that. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
You know? So y'all, we gotta get together, put the guns down, learn to fight if you want, you know. Settle your difference. That's one thing we used to do. We can fight.
Oh yeah.
Fight.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We don't want to get the guns.
Mm-mm.
We ready to fight. But let's all hold hands and rejoice.
Indeed.
We gotta cheer you up, you dog. You ain't gonna be in here quiet, man. For real. You alright? Sis good? Sis, making sure. So, hold it back to the reunion. It's new to me.
Oh yeah, man. She this one here, man, has had my back even when I didn't have my own back, man.
That's what's up.
A lot of people think we rushed into it, but we know what we had. We know what we was doing.
Right.
You don't have to explain to nobody.
Absolutely not.
Right.
We on air right now, so I can't really tell her. But, yeah.
Right.
But yeah, man, she even back then on Nelson Avenue, yeah, she was rocking with me then, man. You know, so you know we had our ups and downs, but the one thing she never did, man, was left my side. She always, I don't care what happened, I could always count on her. I can't name 5 people that I could do that with. You dig what I'm saying? It's very limited, man. So even when she shouldn't have had my back, she had my damn back, man. So, you know.
That's what's up. We need more like you. Definitely.
Man. Through and through, man. But, man, she pretty much clobbered me over the head and told me, look, get it. I've been there ever since. I ain't going away.
That's what's up.
Man, but it's been good, man. It's, you know, I never. This is what I used to tell dudes when I was locked up. They like, yo, what you gonna do when you go home? I say, I just want to live a regular life, yo.
Right.
Get a 9 to 5, white picket fence. I just want to live a regular life. I never knew what it was like to live a regular life. You got to think, I started early.
Right.
I jumped out the porch 13, 14. I'm hustling. I done sold my first 100 grams of smack at 14, huh? So, yeah, that's it. Jordan's fresh J's forever. I had Jordan's forever.
That's what he had to do. Yeah.
That's it, man. But you know, it's man. This time has changed, man. It's crazy. Before I started doing the auto mechanic, I was a teacher's aide. I was a math aide.
Okay.
While I was in that, so I was actually helping dudes get their GED and all that stuff. So, little dude come in there. He like, man, I was reading this book. It's called The Broder Files. So he like, yo, can I see the book? I'm like, yeah, you can see it. Take the book. He like, man, let me ask you a question. I'm like, what? He like, yo, who's Malcolm 10 and what is what they do? I said, who? Malcolm 10, huh? So he had sense enough to say the X was a 10. Yeah. But when he said they, he threw me for a loop. Well, who was they? Right. So he was like, don't he got some brother? He the 10th, or what was it, a king or something? I said, you don't know who Malcolm X was? He like, I heard of him, but why should I know about him? Whoa. I was speechless.
Whoa, yeah, that's deep.
I was speechless. Like, are you kidding me right now? Right at that point in time, I was teaching intermediate. I was help teach intermediate. Man, dude couldn't even, I told him sign his name on the book. He like, where at? I said, right there where it say signature. That's when I knew he can't. So I took my time with him. I say, man, look, you say you was getting money out in the street. He said, yeah. I said, well, let me break it down like this for you. And I broke it down in drug terms, and he caught on like that. I say, how twisted is that? Like, I said, man, that's when I said, man, we as a community, we messed up, man.
I believe it. But I honestly said they need to bring, not grams, ounces, they need to bring that back into the school system so they can understand.
Yeah, but who's gonna teach it? Because we can't even get them to teach right now.
Yeah, you ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. We gotta go to a break, man. Hey, do not go nowhere. We will be right back. It is what it is, radio.
Join the club that gives you stuff.
Hey, thanks!
Radio Loyalty.
Here's how it works.
Just click on the Radio Loyalty banner right now and sign up. Then, you keep on listening like you already do. But now you earn points. Those points add up, and you can trade them in for stuff in the Radio Loyalty store. Earn more points by sharing your station with friends on Facebook and Twitter, answering surveys, and by using the apps in the New Players App Store. Pretty simple, right?
Radio Loyalty.
Click that banner to join now.
Here's what you missed on Salacious Life Radio.
You know, when it comes to your children, especially if you're dating someone that you actually like, you do want it to work. So you're gonna hope and encourage the relationship between your child and that person because you like that person, you know, so you're gonna hope for the best. I mean, sometimes, yeah, it just doesn't work and you can't make it work. You can't force it. It's like a branch. You keep bending it. Eventually it'll snap, and even if you put it back together, it'll never be what it once was. But you definitely pray on it. You hope for the best, you know, because like nobody wants to spend the rest of their life alone just because a particular relationship didn't work out, but you had this beautiful creature as a result of it, you know. But you don't want to necessarily spend and you're not all of a sudden a bad person. You're not all of a sudden not going to fulfill this other person's needs.
You, madam, are a harlot and a scoundrel.
Because I had one kid while I was still married. Like,
but what if you?
I take that back.
What if the situation turns around the other way? So you ready for your child to meet? They meet the person, and this person is a giver. So this person's buying your child lots of gifts and wanting to.
I would usually.
Do you
like,
let?
You don't like if it's a birthday or some sort of holiday or something like that. Okay, and they want to get them a few things or get them something. Okay, but just on like a regular basis, like unless it's like Nestle's Quick or something that you can get from like, you know what I'm saying, or like Kit Kats or something like that. Like, no, don't spend a lot of money on.
It's unrealistic. I'm sorry.
It's unrealistic. Like, don't try to buy his.
Tune in live to Salacious Life Radio every Wednesday from 9 to 11, only on BeExposedRadio.com.
You use Tearless baby shampoo because it's gentle on your baby's eyes. You make sure his toys don't have any sharp edges. You always test the bathwater to make sure it's not too hot. You taught her what to do when the smoke alarm goes off. You make sure she wears a helmet when she rides her bicycle. You put on his sunscreen, even when he's embarrassed his friends will see. You do so much to keep your child safe. But are you using the right car seat for your child? Is your child facing the right way in the car seat? Is the seat too big or too small? How do you know when it's time to move your child into the next type of seat? Car crashes are a leading killer of children ages 1 to 13. Protect your child's future at every stage of life. For information on the right seat for your child, visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat. That's safercar.gov/the-right-seat.
A message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Why is Connor having trouble focusing in school?
Having trouble finding Connor's middle school? Would you like directions?
No, why is Connor having trouble focusing in school?
Finding lowest airfare to Istanbul.
No, I'm tired of fighting with him over homework.
Home walk restaurant. Need a review?
No, I need help. He's very smart, but his mind wanders. He's disorganized.
I think I understand.
Oh, good.
Finding best potatoes for French fries.
No!
Russet. Fingerling. Yukon Gold.
Why don't you understand me?
Sorry, I was trying to show how Connor feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it? Redirecting to understood.org.
For the 1 in 5 kids with learning and attention issues, this is what life can feel like. Explore understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues, designed to help your child thrive in school and in life. Understood.org, because understanding is everything.
Brought to you by understood.org and the Ad Council.
Whoa. The moment my son saw a redwood tree.
It's huge!
Is the moment I knew that for him,
You can't even see the top of that thing!
even the sky has no limit.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go. Your moment is out there. Find it at discovertheforest.org.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
So, Jacqueline.
Yes, Mom?
I wanted to talk to you about something and... Oh, wait. Hold on. I just got a text. Oh, there's another one. Wow. Busy me. So, anyway...
Oh, wait, Mom. I just got a message. My friends keep commenting on my comment. Oh, there's another one. So many comments on my comment.
Oh, I can't wait to watch TV tonight. Playoffs!
Hey, guys, check out my new video game. Pew, pew. Wait, Mom, what? Huh?
What? Hold
What'd
on.
you say? Wait a second, what?
This weekend, unplug. Take your family to the forest. There's nothing in the world like experiencing nature firsthand. Trees, paths, bluebirds, streams. Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. To find the forest nearest you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
You're now listening to BeExposedRadio.com. Check out this fire flashback.
We need to relearn what it is to be these bosses and how we conduct ourselves as business-minded individuals and just people in general. I let my gut, and if I call it gut or God or whatever, I'm led by that energy. I know where it comes from. I know where it's, taking me, and you have to figure out what is important to you, and don't play this game. It's a game that we've learned to play, this chess game, and life is not a chess game. Life is real, bones, flesh, blood, decisions.
Make sure you check out the Artist Exchange Show every Monday and Friday at 2 p.m. only on BeExposedRadio.com.
The Artist Exchange Radio Show every Friday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Every Saturday, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Real artist, real talk, real live on BeExposedRadio.com. I was meeting with a friend yesterday, and I've gotten to the point where don't ask me a question because the truth is going to come out.
Exactly.
Just don't do it.
If you ain't looking for the truth, don't come to me.
Don't do it because I can't hold my tongue. And she wants to be this stylist, boutique, but you're not doing anything in that nature, and I can't take you seriously if you're not doing those things. And I understood why people didn't take me seriously because I found myself in somebody else's lane. I was good at what I was doing and what I wanted to be, but I wasn't doing it.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
We are back. We are back. We got Dev. Dev has made it.
Yeah,
the bit of
had a few things to do. So I apologize. Coach trying to coach a win tomorrow.
Oh yeah, who y'all got tomorrow?
We got Northwood.
Okay. Oh, that might be tough. Where the game at? Douglas, right?
Maribel.
What time?
It's in their home.
What time?
Believe at 1.
I might try to make y'all a joint. We got the chip.
Oh yeah, got where?
1 o'clock, Utsfield, Sunday. Parkside versus Parkside 810. Shout out to Funk and the Parkside Warriors. We play the Charm City Buccaneers.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Championship.
Interesting, man.
Yeah. We got Go in the building.
Hello, hello. Hey. What's up, what's up?
And she gonna talk about some stuff. I'll be quiet because I'm gonna keep it real.
Move,
like, I be like, yeah, my homegirl giving an event, right? It's an adult event. They be like, what it's like? I be like, well, it's not a swinger party. But just imagine people hanging from the ceiling swinging with the lingerie on.
That is so not.
I'm sorry.
That is so not what it's going to be.
That's what I
don't look. Please don't be expecting that.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I'll talk more about it.
Yeah, she gonna talk more about it. And we got Big Sis in the building.
Coco Supreme.
Coco Supreme. Coco Supreme. Hold up though, y'all got y'all. Did y'all plan this? Y'all got y'all shoulders out.
This is what we always did. It just happens all the time.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that. How many years apart are y'all? I want to know.
Nobody want to
I want to know. Guess. 3.
Look, you better get
10 months.
3.
I'm going to say 10 months.
4.
3 years.
You should get punched now. 3 years.
4.
No.
10 months.
She the closest. We're a year apart.
Because y'all look around the same
We're
age.
talking about 3 years.
You know how men are. They be like, how you look? Yeah, no.
Sorry, yeah, I mean.
A lot of it.
No, it's not. 3 and 1. That's
People think my little brother older than me though, but
1 and 3.
and we 6 years apart, and I'm older than him. But I'm sorry, I apologize. Glad to have y'all.
Thank you.
Glad to have y'all.
Thanks.
We gonna put you on the hot seat.
Not the hot seat.
No, we ain't gonna do that. No, I want to know about this. Hey man, before you even do that.
Okay.
You alright?
I want to give a shout out to our co-host, Lady Lee. Where you
Happy birthday.
Yeah, she out of town.
That's what's up, lady.
Okay. Location, but.
Ow.
Give back some bees. Give back some bees.
You just.
I know.
That was a little low, you know, like throw it in there.
Oh
yeah, I figured that.
They know.
Yeah, that's my fault. I apologize. I should have gave her a birthday shout out early. I should have.
Shots on him when you come back home, girl.
It's not.
I'm ready for him too.
It's not a problem.
Shots on you.
It's not a problem.
Shots on you. I'm ready for it.
Shot.
You giving out shots?
Shot.
Look, he said you giving out shots.
Shot for everybody.
Okay.
Shots for everybody.
I'm ready.
Not a problem.
I'm ready.
What we drinking? Boone's Farm?
Huh?
Nah.
Did you say Boone? Who drinks shots of Boone's Farm?
We got some
What?
No, all right, here we go. I'm gonna stop.
What?
I'm gonna stop.
And some Everclear grape.
Ooh.
Chocolate crack.
Okay.
Dang. Go. Can you tell? I want to know about this thing.
Okay, so you come to me first. Okay.
Yeah, I want to know what is.
Okay, so let me. Yeah, submission. Yes. Submission. Yes.
Submission.
So the event is submission.
Yes.
It's November 10th. It's from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. It's at the East Point Event Center and East Point Mall. And it's a variety show about sex. That's exactly what it is. It's a variety show about sex. The event is the wear for the event is whatever you feel sexy in. So a lot of guys had called and asked me, what should I wear? What should I wear? What should I wear? So some of the guys I know personally, and I said, well, I like the blue jogging suit you wore the other day. And he was like, a jogging suit? Like, why should I wear that? He was like, why should I wear that? And I was like, I was like, oh, you can wear whatever you want to wear. It doesn't matter. But wear what you feel sexy in. So some ladies feel sexy in the tight jeans, high heels. Some ladies feel sexy in the shoulder off shirt, a pair of boots. Seriously, a peekaboo shoulder shirt. Go ahead, throw it in.
You know what I think about that?
Okay.
It's hard to know, because like you said, you gonna pick through those things, and once you find your thing, you're like, yeah, this is what I feel sexy in. But what if you put on something and you like, I don't feel this, but then another person may be like, damn,
Yeah.
Well, okay. So I'm ready for that question because people have asked that question.
I'm not really coming at you.
No, I got you. That was an excellent question because you're exactly right. A lot of people ask that question.
Like some people don't they don't have the confidence or think.
You just said the key word.
They can rock.
The key word is confidence, and I'm gonna tell you something about confidence. Confidence goes everywhere with you. Whether you're in the bedroom, whether you're in the boardroom, whether you're meeting somebody for the first time, whether you're going to your doctor's appointment, whether you're standing up in front of a judge, whether you're buying cigarettes at the store, your confidence goes with you. So a lot of people want to know, like, well, what do I do if I feel like I look good in it and nobody else thinks I look good in it? It's not about them. It's about you, what you feel good in. Because I'm going to tell you something. Like, I saw you when you stood up, and I said, dang, he kind of slim. But then when you stood up, I saw your bow legs, and I was like, oh, all right, then.
Wait a minute.
I'm going to tell you, I was like, oh, all right, then. And I mean, you might not think it's a big deal, but guess what? We do, and you just got on jeans and a pair of sneakers. Like, you ain't out here doing the most. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you hear me? I'm just saying.
Right.
So, you know, when you come in here, you like, yeah, this is me, this is who I am. That makes me want to like you even more because of how you came with it. Yeah. You know, if you came in here with your jeans, you was like, oh man, these jeans don't even fit. Then it make me be like, really? This nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This.
Exactly. Right.
You know, like what? I don't want him. He don't even know what he doing. He's looking at himself like, but see, when you come in here like, yeah, this me. This is what I'm going to do. Boom. This is what I got for you.
Right. It's like, I learned everything I learned, like, and see a lot of people, I'm going to say it's just hard to be human, period, sometimes.
Why would you say that?
Because growing up I was always a self-conscious guy. Even as I'm talking about at a young age. It was things I was on myself about doing. Oh, I got to do it like this, got to be like this. Present yourself like this. Like right now, like how you just now said about my jeans and all that. Right now, I'm angry because I don't have a belt on. I never come out the house without a belt on.
Yeah,
I never and I'm mad I forgot my belt. But like she just mentioned, but when I was on the elevator, I'm like, damn, I forgot my belt.
Right.
What you don't forgetting your belt? You too old to forget your belt. Right. You feel me? Yeah. But I had to put them up. Nigga, shit, you already know.
That's what I'm talking about.
You
Your confidence. You turned that whole outfit around.
You feel me? So it was like, damn, she did hit that on point. Like, I just thought about it. Like, damn, she did hit that on point.
But guess what? Women go through the same thing. You know, we were just talking about primping before we came into the show, and she was saying, "Girl, I'm brushing my hair. I'm trying to look right," and I'm saying, "Hey, I'm flicking my hair too, and I got natural hair. So there ain't a whole bunch you can do with this. It's like
automatic thing. You see one
boom, and this is what I got. Right, exactly. Putting your lip gloss on, like boom, this is my look. Like
definitely a damn near triple entendre with y'all shit.
But guess what? We can do the braids, we can do the long hair, we can do the short natural, we can do the fade out, we can do the bald head. But guess what? As long as you feel good about what you do, that's all that matters. Because the thing is, you pour it out. You know, like it gives people the opportunity to look at you and say, well, damn, she feel good about herself. I like how she smile. I like how she carry it. You know, people always say, well, you carry yourself so strong. You, what they call what do they call it? A made woman. Nah, I'm not made, but I don't need anything from nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't need it. It's a difference. Would I like it? Of course I would. Any woman would. But you don't have to feel needy. You don't have to look needy, always begging. So, you know, like I said, when you come to the event, where would you feel good in? Where would you feel good in and feel good about where you are?
I'm going to sweatsuit.
I'm gonna tell you. Listen. Guess what? Sweatsuit sneakers, tennis shoes, jeans, a woman is bound to look at you. Because guess what? After the haircut, boom, we drop down. Right.
And you gotta smell good.
Well, smell goods is always in.
And gray sweatpants for me.
Well, guess what? My eyes are real good. I take gray, blue, brown, red, black, purple, turquoise. I don't care what kind you go. These eyes is 2020 and I'm good with this. I'm just saying. Listen, let's be honest. Women already know whether they're going to give you some or not when you walk through the door. The first 5 minutes. First 5 minutes. So if you come into my event, and you looking good, somebody already done said, all right, I'm going to give them something.
And it might have been me.
Exactly. And for real, now it's time to put on your words, and less is more. That's what I tell men all the time. Less is more. You want to hear what she got to say? Listen to what she got to say. You want to know what she trying to do? Listen, because she'll tell you what she trying to do. But you got to be ready for it. And my job... my job is to put you in the place.
Lombardi.
That's right. You in the place. All I gotta do is put you in the place. Now it's up to you to make everything happen.
Right. She gonna make it happen.
We did all this, and we didn't even have you reintroduce yourself to any of our new viewers.
Yeah, I'm go-go. Look, I'm go-go. I'm go-go. I am
go-go.
Right. I'm go-go. I'm go-go, and I'm from Baltimore. My group in Facebook is EIB, Elephant in Your Bedroom. And I give people the joy about sex, not just the bad things about sex. I want people to have fun, get in good relationships, get in healthy relationships, get in love, go back to where we used to be with loving people and being in a relationship. And if you're not rocking with somebody right now, who's to say you might not rock with them after this event? So
yes.
Just keep your eyes open and your ears open.
Hey.
Right. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, that's
love is good.
Oh, love is great.
Awesome.
But you know what the thing about love is, you need to love yourself first.
Right.
You can't love anybody else if you don't love yourself. And that goes along with the confidence you was talking about. You like to do things a certain way, because guess what? Exactly. Because guess what? When you feeling good and you feeling good about yourself, you could be like, hey, boo, you want to be with me? Or what?
What's up?
And she like, yeah, I want to be with you.
Right.
Yeah. Hello, I want to be with you. Right. So, I tell people at this event, where would you feel sexy in? And then the one other thing I ask people to do is bring one item, just one, other than your person, that has to do with sex. So that item could be anything. So everybody was saying, well, damn, what could I bring? So
yes,
for the
that's the question. I got a whole bag of tricks.
Well, guess what? There are things that you lose when you're having sex, and things that you gain when you're having sex, and some things that you use when you having sex.
Okay.
Well, you have to put it in the cup. I'm just telling you. So one of the things that somebody asked me about, is what do I bring? And I said, have you ever had sex with a guy and it was so good and you did like this and said, oh shit, where's my earring? Where is my earring? That one earring that you can't even find it no more.
A lot of singles.
Just single. The single mandingo earring. The single mandingo. Because you always say that one. You be like, oh my God, what happened? And you be like, did you see an earring look like this?
Hey.
Did you check under the bed? Was it under the pillow, between the mattress, on the floor? You sure you didn't see it?
Right.
And then you know what he did? He go and guess what? He threw that bitch away because there ain't one nobody else. I'ma tell you, you better know it. You better know it. And that's why every female got that one earring. That one earring. Well, how about this? I tell women all the time, you ever take off your panties and they roll all the way up like a fruit roll up?
I don't wear them, so I wouldn't know.
Well, I'm just saying, some people do. And then guess what?
Some people do.
Well, some people do. I'm just saying.
Hey.
Yeah.
I wear them to work.
Bring them rolled up ones. Bring them rolled up. The one that's rolled up. It's all. It's like a fruit roll up. You took it off. It was like you like, wait, that's my underwear right there. Yeah. Or how about the one where you can't find your underwear? You be like, I know.
I know I left her in the back seat for a reason.
Nigga just be sitting back there.
Right, he be like this. Oh, I don't know where they at. In the meantime, he in the back like this.
You know,
like, ooh.
It's called a
He's right. You want to woof up.
Right.
Exactly. She ain't get knees back. And then he slip up and say something in conversation. You said, you got my underwear? No, I don't have it. It's not me. It's not me. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. Well, how about you have that bobby pin? Every girl done lost a bobby pin. Now that's what I'm saying. A bobby pin is somewhere out in the world.
Yes.
And it's just by itself.
All
thinking.
Glory.
Right. Thinking I watched this whole thing go down. Here's the bobby pin. This was a wonderful night. Yes, bobby pin. Yes. So, or you bring that sheet. Sometimes
sheet.
Yeah.
You might want to put the latest sheet back.
Right. You might want to. Or you know how sometimes you in the car and you might have had something going on in the car.
Yeah.
And something got stuck in between that seat. I'm just saying. I'm just giving people ideas. I don't know. I don't really know myself. I'm just giving people ideas.
Some people don't have, like, me and my lover have fun. If you ain't having fun, it's gonna be hard to stay in that in love.
Right. Well, let me tell you something.
Also got like that. It got to be that chemistry. Like if most of the time, I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. Most of the time, when it comes to the bedroom, guys, you gotta step that confidence thing up.
Say it again. Tell them.
Like what you thinking, that's what she want.
Right.
She wants you to smack that ass hard.
Yes.
She wants you to say some more other shit, not some crazy weird shit.
Right.
Some whole other shit.
Right.
Choke her a little. Not some crazy weird shit, but some whole other shit. No.
Yeah.
Some not crazy weird. Some whole other shit.
But
where she got her thinking like, what the fuck this nigga say he about to do to me?
How about just ask her? Just ask her what she wants.
How you want me to be tonight?
Exactly. What you want me to do?
You want me to make love tonight?
Right.
Right.
Or you want to burn it up? Right. Or you want to burn it up? That's right. That's right. That's right.
On some music.
Yes.
Get dancing in this motherfucker.
Exactly. One little candle lit, little bathtub, little massage. Right. What you want. And that's the thing. You should be enjoying the person you're with because you love them and they love you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you something. It's not a thing in this world a woman won't do for a man that she's in love with. Or a woman that she's in love with.
True indeed.
And I'm going to tell you, the thing about it is you just have to ask them, what do you want from me? What do you want me to do?
Indeed.
How do you feel? Because women and men are exactly alike. They want to be wanted. So if you're not giving off that feeling that you want me and I want you, then or if you give off that feeling like I got tons of them waiting in line, who are you again? Then I'm not gonna give you all my all. I'm gonna give you a little 30%, maybe 25%, and I'll be like, all right, that was good. I'm out, and I ain't never coming back.
Dang.
Oh man.
Ain't never coming.
Yeah, well.
Coming back. Investing.
Say it again. Thank you. I'm glad that you put it that way. Yeah. My thing is because we all want to get something out of this. I want to have a good time, don't you? Well, then let's have a good time together.
That's why I said I wear a bed sheet to your extravagance.
Fine.
Bed sheet.
Fine.
Hey, I'm on my worst behavior.
Guess what? And it's okay.
You see that? The ring is
You gonna decorate? She might tie it up on one side and take it down
I'm
on the
gonna show
shoulder.
that again. The ring is not there.
It was. It was.
See you on the 10th.
I know that's right.
Y'all better come out on the 10th, y'all.
Yeah.
We about to go on break.
Oh, look. He a little nervous.
That was on cue.
On my whole
on
worst
break.
behavior, so.
Okay.
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Yep, 30 seconds.
That's good. We're going to go on break on that note.
Yeah,
everybody
take a little
nervous.
breather, y'all. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
You better blow that shit out.
Worst behavior.
Got to stay away from the water.
Back, y'all.
Be
Exposed Radio.
Well, if you made them, take care of them.
Yeah, that's
period.
The real. Right. That's the real deal.
It's period.
Right. And all that old money shouldn't go toward this, money should go to. If the child is with one of the parents 24/7, 7 days a week, you don't even come get your child every day. You come get your child once a month maybe, or once every 3 months.
Right.
You cannot dictate where that money goes, especially if the child ain't calling you about nothing. Now, if the child calling you every week, then you can question about where the child support is going. But if every time you pick up the child, they look nice, they ain't complaining about nothing, why are you worrying about where the money go at?
It is what it is. Radio show.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Join the Just a Bit Outside crew every Monday, 8 to 10 p.m. on BeExposedRadio.com.
You want to start off?
I think I'll get it out of the way on a who's not.
Okay, do it.
The Orioles.
Right.
They got swept by the Royals. They lost 4 in a row, and the last 5 games have all been decided by 1 run.
Mm-hmm.
The game before, or the last game that they lost before the Royals was the Nationals, and it was Weeders, of course, one with a home run.
Hit the home run.
Right.
They were going into that National series. It seemed like they were doing so well, and they just crapped out. They got that game postponed, so who knows when they're going to replay that or play that game.
Mm-hmm.
That's my first not for the night.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and weigh in on my who's not, and I'm going to talk about the San Diego Padres.
The Padres. That's okay. You just took my answer.
They're in last place in the NL West. They've lost 8 of their last 10. Their run differential is a negative 65, which is just horrible. So when you have well, let me just talk about run differential a little bit. It's kind of like the
how much you're winning or losing your games by, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. It's like the margin of victory, kind of.
Right.
So when you're in a negative number, that means that you're.
Then your average game you're losing
by a whole lot.
Right.
I mean, a number like negative 65, this early in the season is pretty rough.
That's horrible.
The pitching numbers pretty much support this stat right here. I mean, the team ERA is 4.70, which is 26th in the league. They have 126 walks allowed. They acquired Jared Weaver in the offseason, and he really has not panned out. He's off to one of the worst starts in any of the pitchers in 2017.
Mm-hmm.
He's 0-4 with a 6.05 ERA. In May alone, he already has 12 earned runs in May. And, another one of their pitchers, Clayton Richard, he's 2-4 with a 4.34 ERA. And, in May, he has 6 earned runs and 12 innings pitched. So they're not pitching well. And on top of that, they are also not batting well.
Right. But it kind of sucks because Manuel Margot is doing pretty good. His the past few at bats, his last.
Join the Just a Bit Outside crew every Monday, 8 to 10 p.m. on BeExposedRadio.com.
we're rewarding you for something you already do, listening to us. It's Radio Loyalty, and it's an easy way for you to get free stuff. All you do is sign up. Go ahead and click the banner now. You'll earn points as you listen. Points you can trade in for great products and services in the Radio Loyalty store. You can earn even more points when you share your favorite station with friends on Facebook and Twitter. Radio Loyalty. It's free to sign up, so click the banner to join now.
Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is, because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org, because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council. Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is, because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org, because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstopwrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
We're live. We're back, y'all.
Okay, we're back.
We're back. Get a little hot. Get a little hot.
It's getting hot in
We're
here.
back.
Hey.
I can't wait for the body paint. That's
Oh
all.
yeah. Okay.
We're back.
Okay. All right. So let me just say this. So at the event we'll have a number of vendors. I have Mary Jane infused treats. She's really good, and all her treats are infused, as well as she will have lotions and tincture. And the tincture is like the droplets you can put in your coffee, orange juice, whatever you drink, soda, whatever, to, mellow you out, basically. We have Crystal with bedroom candy. We have the cigar guy, and he has the mobile lounge, and you can't smoke in the event. However, the mobile lounge will be right out front, and we'll have enough time for people to go out and actually smoke their cigar, put it out and come back in, or go back out and stay out there, if that's what they want to do. We also have the Goddess. She sells the dungeon and toys, sex toys. We have, who else? We have Top Shelf Boutique. They sell clothes, pocketbooks, sunglasses, your variety stuff. Might even have some like laundry detergent and some other things. So yes, it's a one-stop shop. You can get everything there. We have a bar, a little bit of food. I'm not trying to feed people, so I minimize the food, because the event is really not about the food.
Right.
And I'm not having it at a place that serves food, and it doesn't have what I need to cater. So I didn't want to pay for a caterer or anything. I just got minimal food. So, eat before you come.
Yeah, eat before you get there. Or you can eat while you're there, depending on what you want to.
Or you can eat when you leave.
Or you can eat when you leave.
Okay, all right. So y'all always doing something.
Right.
Y'all
That's a
always doing
3-course meal, one event.
Right.
Right.
So what I'm going to have at the event is I have a number of performers, which I do not want to say their names because I want people to be a little surprised,
Okay.
I will have a poet. I'll have a comedian, and all of these people originate from Baltimore. One of the things that I try to do is try to put everybody in my show that's up and coming.
Okay.
Because I want them to have an opportunity in front of the audience that I give them. I love the comedian. His name is Big Ed. Big Ed, shout out to Big Ed. Big Ed has been doing comedy for 2-3 years now, and he's been all over, you know, here and there. And he does a little comedy show, a little skit. He said he's going to have to prep his because mine is sexual based, which we'll see. Then we have T-Rock. T-Rock is our poet. She's been around at a number of events. She also does a radio show. So I can't wait for her to come either. And then we have some other people. And we also have a burlesque dancer. So a lot of people wanted to know about the burlesque dancer. Yes. Burlesque is like a tease show. Give you a little something, pull back, give you a little more, pull back, give you a little bit of everything, pull it back. So y'all will enjoy that. And like I said, I'll have people, the show starts at 10 p.m. I'm asking that people please arrive before 10, because once the event starts, I'm going to close and lock the doors so people will not disturb the entertainers. Right. So, you know, if you right, because you know what, the thing is, you know, you got all of these people want to talk, they want to meet each other. Hey girl, what's up? That's cool. But when them lights go down and the show starts, like, I don't really want, you know, you to be disturbed. I want you to enjoy yourself. Right. I'm also asking that people bring dollars, you know, tip money. Everybody want to be tipped for what they do. So we'll have some really nice entertainers for you, and it's a little bit for men, a little bit for women, a little bit for everybody. So
I love it.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice.
So do you recommend that someone bring their significant other?
So everybody keeps asking me that. So let me say this. If you are rocking with this person, bring them.
Bring them.
If you're not really sure and you don't want to make this person feel out of their comfort zone, then this might not be the event for you. If you a dude and your homeboys coming, come on through, because it's a lot of chicks gonna be there.
And we'll be right back. We'll be right back with the details. On who really not to bring away. So much. We're gonna break.
Wait.
My name is Ruth Rusi. I'm a retired teacher. I'm 91 years old, and this is how I live United. I say retired, but not really. Once a week, I read books to children as part of United Way's education program. Reading to a child creates links between language and literacy. It creates a bond between grown-up and child, and believe it or not, it prepares them for a better academic future. Oh, we read about frogs and flies and pigs with wings, all sorts of juicy stuff. It's a joy to watch all those little faces. I figure I have the time and they have the need. And I've always believed that if we're not here to help each other, then what are we here for really? My name is Ruth Rusi. I help kids prepare to succeed in school. So I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, live united. Go to liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
My name is Meera Batra. I have been in this country 32 years, and this is how I live united. America has always been the land of promise, and in my community, many families have come for a better life. Coming from another culture myself, I know the desire to become part of a community, to feel at home, and to gain the tools for our children and families to succeed. So I advocate for these families with United Way. United Way empowers them to look beyond their histories and to see what opportunities are available. We help them get involved with their kids' schools, network within the community, and when we do, we unite them. We make the community stronger. What I do is something I wish someone had done for me, and I am so grateful I am able to. My name is Meera Batra. I help families see opportunities and succeed. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, live united. Go to liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets. With millions of YouTube views, shares, Instagram likes, followers, and fans across the globe. But what do all these amazing pets have in common? Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
We was getting into them details and who not to bring, and who not to bring. But we really into who not to bring. Right, that's what we really into. Who not to bring. Not to bring.
Okay, so
if you know me, you know who I'm bringing.
Right.
You know.
I know that's right.
We up in there.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
We grown. You know us. We know we grown. You know we grown.
Okay.
Mind your business.
I ain't mad at that.
Mind your business. But to what I said to my brothers, you know what I mean? If you going, you know not to bring it. Don't even tell her you going.
Right.
Same thing with the female. Right. You know he ain't the one to come. And I ain't talking about like. See, now
you trying to get on what we was talking about in the commercial.
Right. But you know, I mean, hey man, hey. Sometimes emotion in the ocean is not always the thing. Most of the time, it's like a lie. Right.
So let me just say.
Cause you can't even be in the ocean if your boat not big enough.
if your boat not raised up.
If your boat not big enough to be in the ocean.
Oh my gosh.
You can't be out there with a little Moana boat. And if you got kids, you know what I'm talking about. Right. And
oh my God.
Gotta have a ship. Yeah, have a boat.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna get my whole self together.
I'm bring it back.
So this the thing. This the thing. You know, like I don't know what your sexual experience is. You know what I'm saying? And ladies, I'm gonna tell you this. You're gonna be so aroused that you should bring somebody you like having sex with.
Oh,
that's what I'll say. I'm serious.
Okay.
And the men, I'm gonna say the same thing because you know, looking at sexy, it takes you to a different place.
I like this word right here.
Submission.
That's my favorite thing.
Yeah.
I love being a little bitch.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what I call it.
Let me tell you.
I tell my, hey baby, turn me to a little bit.
And let me tell you, ladies, there's nothing wrong with that.
I don't know what I want. Hey, I appreciate the honesty. Hey, I'm on some real. Look, turn me to. Hey.
Like, baby, you already know.
Hey, man, yo, you know what it is tonight. Hey, get me tonight. It's your time tonight.
I know that's right. A lot of guys won't admit, but they love when the women ride them because they get to like unempower themselves.
Men love when a woman really want them. Like when they on a nigga, get here.
Right, exactly.
Oh my Lord. No. Hey. Cause I didn't get the free pair of panties. I'm talking about I'm talking about
right.
Yeah. These motherfuckers old as
I remember those days. Remember those days? Oh, they were like,
this is gonna be a nice.
Yeah,
good man.
I don't be thinking a nigga don't be mad. He ripped him like, damn, cause I did used to like seeing you in the night when you
bring them to you like this. You can't put these back together.
Nah, we can't put them back together.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're gonna try to sew them together though.
Right. So Crystal just joined in. Hey, Crystal. So people were asking how much. Don't bring your partner. No, you should bring your partner.
Mm-hmm.
If your partner is, if
that's your partner.
Yeah, if she rocking and you rolling, then bring them. And you should bring your partner, especially if you want to learn a little bit more, because we'll have some demos to show you some things. And I'm hoping that people will volunteer by themselves, not make me pull them out the audience. We'll have some volunteers on how to arouse your mate and what you can do with things in your home, you know, like with things you already have that you don't have to necessarily buy. So like everybody has that, well not everybody, but most people have that plastic spatula. Spatulas are great for sex. But make sure you keep the spatula for sex in the bedroom.
And the other spatula
outside. Yeah, because you don't want your children to be like, Dad, you want to use this spatula? And you be like, not that one. Not that one. So not that one. Bring it back in here. Yeah. Right.
Your mama making pancakes.
Right. Right.
Pancakes. We taking it back to the love, man.
Exactly. So, a spatula. Go ahead.
I want to get off the subject. Can y'all get me a spatula for my housewarming?
Oh, of course. I can buy you a really nice one.
Two spatulas.
Well, spatulas, wooden spoons.
I need a wooden spoon. I got one of them.
What else? You know what is really nice too? I don't know, most of the men that wear ties. Ties are always a great.
Oh, ties?
Yeah, a tie.
Tank tops.
Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. And you talking about you scared to come to my event, but guess it don't seem that way to me.
I'm just saying.
What you said was, you got right.
You with your mind,
right?
Go there. I tell you, go there. Go there. Don't stray away.
Right.
Don't stray away.
A lot of things that you can use in your house, though, for arousal purposes. I tell people all the time, you want to do something that gives your mate kind of like the confidence that you know exactly what you're doing, even if you really don't. We're going to teach you how to tie the slip knot. Slip knot you can do with your regular tie, or you can do it like you said with the ripped up tank top or whatever. Basically, you just tie it around and you pull it through, and then if she gets scared or you get scared, you can always pull it and it'll come all the way off. But a good way to start that is holding a female's hands up and slip knot. And then, when you have her up in the air, or you have her, same thing. Like, how guys used to do it back in the day. They would hold them with, the one hand. But see, sometimes you can't get your footing in, so you gotta let go and use your hands on the bed.
I ain't gonna lie. I used the ripped up tank top one time.
Awesome.
And it was like,
and see what happened.
What had happened was,
right.
She had one of my favorite beaters on. I was like, baby, that's my favorite beater. Why are you wearing that like that? and you know the lining part, it's kind of thick. So instead of like trying to hawk through it, I was like, no.
Right.
Right. And it was like total control.
Exactly.
And and I was like, yeah.
Okay, like, so said tie me up. I know that's right. And I'm gonna tell you. So another thing is the don't touch me game. I tell people that's something very easy. The don't touch me game is
don't touch me.
You and him getting ready to get it on, and you tell him don't touch me or you don't get none. And then you keep doing things to him that he likes. Don't touch me. Right. Don't touch me. And then he'd be like, but don't touch me. And then you keep pulling back. Because, see, then he at the point where he's so excited.
Right.
Then you got to do something real nasty, like lick the back of his back all the way up to his neck. And then come around. Man. And then, look at y'all. Pick me. Right. Or you can do a little bit of blindfolding. So you can use anything to blindfold. But I'm going to tell you, they have like an 8-pack of beginners blindfold, handcuffs and stuff. You can get an 8-pack. It's like it has everything in it. Your necessities,
right?
Should I say? And what you do is you make him sit in the chair, or make her sit in the chair, make her like face a wall, and tell her don't turn around. And what you do is you blindfold her, but you do stuff to her while she's naked. So you like pinch her nipples, maybe you take the now they have a feather roller, and you can like kind of put it in between her vagina lips. You know, you like bring it up.
We all went to the top.
Okay. All right, I'm sorry.
Hey, Sabrina. Look, Sabrina's almost like, oh yeah, his nutsack.
Yeah,
Sabrina there with you.
But that's what I'm saying. So you gotta do things that he like, because you know every man like a little something different. You know, see some guys they like to lick me, some guys they want to touch me, some guys they like to kiss, some guys they want to feel. You know, ladies with the longer nails, you could do the.
Sorry, Ma.
No
your mother watching, yo.
Chad, let me tell you about the blindfold. The blindfold works. It's a blindfold. Well, first of all of these things.
I said this how business.
Say this. The blindfold. So anything that you do with your lover should be about trust.
Right.
If you can't trust them, then don't try none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Seriously. Mm-hmm. But the blindfold is more so to heighten your other senses. So like people don't know they have this thing called a feather duster. It's like very, very skinny and it's got like a little big duster on the back of it. But if you twirl it on the back of his spine with not really touching him, he'll get this arousal in his penis that will make it so hard.
Do tell.
Do tell.
So
baby, you hear that?
About the little feather duster that you doing the dust.
No, not your home school. No. This is called the light feather duster. No, it's real small, and it's got a little feather on the back of it, and it looks like a little teeny duster you could do like this. It's very small, but I can show you what it looks like.
Where can I purchase that?
It comes in the kit. Like I said, you got an 8-piece kit. The ladies at the event will have these for you. I also wanted to put together. It's called the Me and You kit. Me and You kit, and that is you and somebody else at home. You know, put your Netflix on or whatever you want to put on, and then you got a little, something in the basket. It's gonna be a little surprise for people. It's in the basket, so. Yeah, but I want people to be excited about this. I want people to enjoy their sex life, and a lot of these things are very easy. Like you don't have to go get the bar or the locks or the handcuffs. You can do small things that will just heighten the effect. And like I tell the ladies and men, less is more. So you give them a little bit and then take it away. You do it every now and then, not just his birthday, holiday, or whatever. Kill it with the birthday. That's not a gift.
Yeah.
That's not a gift. That's not a gift for a man or a female.
Right.
Bringing dick or pussy to the game, it's like you already got that. I already got that. Like, why are we bringing that? That's not a gift.
Feel like you could have left that on the show.
Exactly. So definitely, do a little something. Enjoy yourself. Like I said, and also we had a female that was going to do some rope play, but she might be out of town at the event, so I'm not sure if she's going to do that. But rope play is very exciting. The day before, a spot called Sugar in Hamden area has the rope play, which you should go to the class. The class is awesome, and they basically teach you the beginning about what kind of ropes to buy, how to do the quick ties and quick knots, and always remember, please get you a code word, a password where you can say something that will trigger the person to stop.
Right.
It's nothing like being into something and you can't say stop, or it's too much. Not too much like stop baby, don't touch me.
Right.
But stop baby, shit, I'm hurt. Stop. So right.
Get off me.
But if that's what you used to saying, he ain't gonna get it. You gotta say something like baseball, and he like what? Right, and then he stops because he's gotta be triggered. Right. And same thing with the females. You gotta say something that's out, and don't pick a long word, because then you can't get it all right. You can't get it all the way out. Say something like baseball, record, banana, orange. Say something that you don't usually say.
Poor pride.
No, that wouldn't be it. That's too much. Thumbs down on that. Too much.
He trying to go jabs at me, but
what about the ice pick fee?
Yeah, Chad took it.
Chad. So let me tell you about the ice pick now.
Yeah, what the hell?
So
I ain't no ice pick.
He's talking about the movie, but I'm talking about. Let me tell you what you can do with the ice pick. So people like a little pain, not a whole lot. So one of the things that people like is that poking feeling in a spot that's kind of fatty. So like, you know, your side fat parts, you get a little poke on your side and it's like, ooh, it hurt, but it kind of feel good. It's a little tingling. Some guys, and don't get nervous, but some guys like their balls squeeze while they're coming because the balls pull back.
I never tried that.
So let me tell you. So ladies, if you're getting hit from the back, this is your position. Take your hand between your legs and go right up underneath his balls and not squeeze them like so they're so tight that your hands hurt, but just grab him a little bit, and while he's coming and yeah, it'll take him someplace. And he might be like, oh, is that right? I didn't never know that. And ladies, another thing, you know, when they tell you all the time, don't touch my butt, don't touch my butt, but they never said don't touch the taint. So next time you down there, ladies, you know, you can take your thumb and touch it. You can take your tongue and touch it. It's right in between the butthole and the top part of the penis.
Talking about the gooch.
Well, guys call it the gooch. I don't know why it's called the gooch, but yeah. Why do you call it the gooch?
Yes. Why do you call it?
I 30 seconds. I guess because we thought that's where a coochie would go. We don't have one of those.
So you got
the gooch. That's a gooch.
Okay.
The gooch.
I'm 2-3 with
Hey,
y'all.
Sabrina said squeeze, not rub. Okay.
Squeeze, not rub. That's right. Squeeze, not rub.
Hey, Sabrina, do you swallow?
We just asking. Well, and I'm gonna tell you, we be back. We be back.
Hey, that when we get back.
The watch thing that came off. But look,
this nigga so hard. Watch breaking.
Well, watch them bro. We be back.
Oh my goodness.
The Artist Exchange Radio Show every Friday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Every Saturday, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Real artist, real talk, real live on BeExposedRadio.com. I was meeting with a friend yesterday, and I've gotten to the point where don't ask me a question because the truth is going to come out. And
exactly.
Just don't do it.
If you ain't looking for the truth, don't come to me.
Don't do it because I can't hold my tongue. And she wants to be this stylist, boutique, but you're not doing anything in that nature, and I can't take you seriously if you're not doing those things. And I understood why people didn't take me seriously because I found myself in somebody else's lane. I was good at what I was doing and what I wanted to be, but I wasn't doing it for me. So how can I ask you to take me seriously if I'm living in somebody else's shoes?
And nobody can do what you do, and I think that that's a big problem that people face now. Like, you see what somebody else is doing and you want to do that when that's not your lane.
That's not your lane.
That's not what you're supposed to be doing.
But it's popular. It's getting that person money. It's getting that person applause. Oh, I want applause. I want money. Let me stand over here behind them.
And then a lot of times people aren't honest with themselves either. Like, I was thinking earlier today, I've been woke for almost 2 days, so so you get honesty, yes. And I was thinking, like, you know,
the Artist Exchange Radio Show.
Whoa. The moment my son saw a redwood tree.
It's huge!
Is the moment I knew that for him,
You can't even see the top of that thing!
even the sky has no limit.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go. Your moment is out there. Find it at discovertheforest.org.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
So, Jacqueline.
Yes, Mom?
I wanted to talk to you about something and... Oh, wait. Hold on. I just got a text. Oh, there's another one. Wow. Busy me. So, anyway...
Oh, wait, Mom. I just got a message. My friends keep commenting on my comment. Oh, there's another one. So many comments on my comment.
Oh, I can't wait to watch TV tonight. Playoffs!
Hey guys, check out my new video game. Pew, pew.
Wait.
Mom, what? Huh?
What? Hold
What'd
on.
you say? Wait a second, what?
This weekend, unplug. Take your family to the forest. There's nothing in the world like experiencing nature firsthand. Trees, paths, bluebirds, streams. Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. To find the forest nearest you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
You are now listening to Just a Bit Outside, the sports radio show at beexposedradio.com. Come join us every Monday night from 8 to 10 p.m. on YouTube, Facebook, or at beexposedradio.com.
So we had a lot of things going on.
Mother's Day, Major League Baseball, pink bats, pink outfits.
Yeah. They certainly did the mothers good. They don't show them justice. Like Jimmy said, the pink bats, cleats, all types of pink highlights in the major leagues. The Orioles were swept by the Kansas City Royals.
Wah, wah.
The Kansas City Royals. Thank you, Eric. Kansas City Royals is they're like one of the worst teams in the Major League Baseball right now. Yeah, so that was a little tough.
Yeah, so the Orioles no longer have the top record. It belongs to the Washington Nationals now.
Yeah, so that was tough. So hopefully they'll get back on track with the next series. Maryland, we got some local sports, collegiate to report. The Maryland lacrosse. Let's shout out the Maryland lacrosse team. They are in the NCAA tournament, and they...
Hey, this is Mark, just a bit outside on BeExposedRadio.com. Listen to us every Monday, 8 to 10 p.m. on Facebook and on YouTube.
Well, Jason, I've got to tell you, you're pretty much everything this company is looking for in an entry-level candidate.
Great.
Your resume isn't quite what we're used to, but you've got a fantastic work ethic.
Thank you.
And I'm impressed by how you carry yourself.
So, should we talk about the job?
What? The job? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I have no way of recruiting or even meeting you. This interview didn't happen.
It may sound ridiculous, and that's because it kind of is. There's a huge pool of talent your company is missing out on. Meet the grads of life. Who are they? Talent worth knowing about. Young adults of unique determination and experience. An ideal fit for your company in an entry-level position, internship, or even mentorship. They might not have every qualification you typically look for, but they're exactly who your company needs.
Man, we really could have used him.
Don't miss out on a resource many innovative companies have already discovered. Go to gradsoflife.org to learn how to find, cultivate, and train this great pool of untapped talent. Brought to you by the Ad Council and gradsoflife.org.
My name is Ruth Rusey. I'm a retired teacher. I'm 91 years old, and this is how I live united. I say retired, but not really. Once a week, I read books to children as part of United Way's education program. Reading to a child creates links between language and literacy. It creates a bond between grown-up and child. And believe it or not, it prepares them for a better academic future. Oh, we read about frogs and flies and pigs with wings.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
If you got a cheer that rock
We're back live, y'all. Back live.
Tips. Back live. Very interesting. Baby, I got to coach the game tomorrow. That's all I got to say. I got to coach the game tomorrow. We can't forget that.
Okay. Shout out to the football game.
Shout out to the football team.
Okay.
Right. We finna win tomorrow, nigga.
Hey, boy, you finna win tonight. We win tonight. Hey, I hope you can make it to the game after the game. I make it to the game tomorrow after the game tonight.
I'm gonna make it to both games. I'm gonna coach them well. Okay. And we gonna win.
Get the W, baby. Get the W, baby. Get the W.
These guys are crazy.
Get the W.
These guys are crazy.
Shout out to your other half, too.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Shout out to your other half. Man.
Yeah. So yeah, I hope that everybody here can come to the event. I promise you will enjoy yourself. Once this is down, then we have one in the books, and then I'll do one for the spring or summer. But that one will be much more casual, and it'll be more intimate. I want to do like the massaging and the G-spot and maybe the other things like that. You know, take it to take it to the next level. Well, that's my point. My point is to get you aroused, put you in a place where there will be many to choose from, and you take it from there. And if you, like you said, if you bring your wife, your girlfriend, your significant other, your husband, your boyfriend, somebody you really rocking with, you gonna rock with them.
I think I'm gonna bring somebody I really rock with.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I'm ready.
Hey. Make sure you're rocking with him.
Make sure you're rocking.
Make sure you're rocking.
It's terrible.
For real.
Well, you want to make sure of that. And thank you to everybody who I want a DM from one person in particular. He knows. Okay. She was just saying that. I'm sorry, I just read it out. But listen, I want to thank those who have asked for tickets online. If you send it to my Cash App or PayPal now, I will buy the tickets. And thank you for having me on the show. You know.
Thank you, Margot.
Look what you got. I'm just saying.
I'm saying y'all pointing to me.
Yeah,
because what somebody said.
Yeah, they can't be talking about me.
They talking about me.
Who said it?
Sabrina said it.
Oh, Sabrina.
She said, I want one DM from the one person in particular. He knows.
He knows.
He knows. I was just looking. I'm just saying.
I don't know no Sabrina.
See, you need to read these comments.
I don't know.
Sabrina is somebody going back and forth about balls and all of that. Oh, that's why I said it's about
Sabrina, somebody else been linked up inside. Okay. See, that's where go. That's what you do.
That's Mambo mix magic.
Shout out to Sabrina, girl.
Hey, look, I just put you in the place.
Hey, Sabrina, are you coming?
I mean,
that's what we want to the event.
Right.
To the event.
Her middle name though?
To the event.
Right.
Celibacy?
Well, that's why she fit like
that. Oh, this shit she talking. She ain't celibate.
She could have been celibate at a point.
At a point in time.
That thing draw up. It's probably built up. Overflow. Whoever get that nigga, you gonna drown.
Right.
So y'all have any other questions? I gave y'all my tips, my little small tips.
Will it be like little ducked off areas a nigga might come and get
It's at East Point, so the mall will be technically closed for the event once it starts. So I'm sure you can find a way.
Yeah, so once the mall is closed, you will still have access. Like even though it's closed, you can have access in the mall.
Well, it's not access to the mall. You'll just have the event center, the bathrooms, and then it's right outside the mall.
Start something up.
Might play a something. Hide and go freak or something.
Start some shit up. Yeah. You ain't fucking better than me over here.
Laying on heads and fucking you right here. Laying on toes.
Oh, is that right?
I'm fucking you over there.
Fuck you talking about? We fucking next to the back. You fucking. Oh, you fucking good over there? Come on, baby. Let's get over there, near these niggas. They ain't going to like us over this motherfucker. Hey, doing
terrible. They're terrible.
Well, thank you, Margot, for getting me horny. I ran out of baby oil.
Well, the thing
I don't have no Vaseline home or baby oil.
Come on, man.
Well, listen. Hey. You off that Saturday. Great. Thank you so much.
Make sure you come. Celibacy.
Well, let me tell you now, Vaseline is not a lubricant.
I've been jerking with that for years.
But it's not a lubricant.
That ain't got nothing to do with jerking.
Yeah. That's
what I use.
And I tell you all the time too, don't spit. Spit is not a lubricant either.
Can't do spit.
Let me tell you, a lot of people do it because they watch porn, so they think that that's cool.
I ain't gonna lie though. I kinda sometimes I've incorporated that in my head.
Yeah, but spit is not a lubricant.
I know. I mean, what I got, I don't need no spit, but.
Damn it!
I'm just gonna be like, okay. Not that you can't give head with your tongue or your mouth or the saliva. I'm saying it's not a lubricant. So, like, you know, when guys have sex and they spit, that's not a lubricant because it will dry quickly.
Right.
It's not a lubricant.
Meaning. You may not have a ship or a yacht. Or, if you do, you may not know how to drive your ship or yacht.
Right.
So therefore, the ocean has ran dry.
The ocean has ran dry.
Well, let me tell you something.
Hold on.
Let me tell you.
It can be the opposite too.
If a woman is dry,
ain't always
speak on that.
If a woman is dry,
you ain't doing shit.
No, not necessarily. But the first thing is you should definitely check with your relationship with this person. Because if a woman is dry at the start of you having sex, then she don't want to have sex with you. It's because we're here.
Right.
Yeah, we're here. So the second thing is if she's dry and she's not sure why she's dry, it might be medication that she may be on. It might be vaginal situation that she got going on, and it may be a venereal disease. She may have a venereal disease that will instantly dry her up. So you might want to check those things before you say somebody is not wet enough.
Get your coochie check.
It's both ways.
And if it's way too wet, let's make sure it doesn't have a smell, because if it does, that's also a venereal disease. Now, if it's really, really wet, it has no smell, and it's just super wet, like all the time, like every time, she might be pregnant. So you want to check that out. Yeah,
I ain't had pregnant pussy in a while.
Pregnant, or a lot of women that oh, sorry, have a lot of women that have so stupid, that had surgery, you know, to like a hysterectomy. A lot of them are way wetter than normal, depending on why they had that surgery. If it was for some medical reason. Like
so don't go get your hysterectomy.
Right, that's not always gonna work. And
please be clear.
Seriously, I wanna make sure that people know you should not use an oil-based lube. It begins to breed infection. And don't put food down there either. I mean, I know people like the chocolate syrup. That's cool. It's not here.
Right.
And sometimes women check the tree you're coming from. Fellas too.
Yeah. Well,
because the apple doesn't fall too.
You ain't lying.
And not only that, eat your food. You know, your good foods. Your good foods for you. Like men eat the beets and
men. Real quick. Thank you. Question. Like, I know with us, right? But with men, they may have gotten to a situation, and let's say a woman might not smell well, right? Have y'all went to the... I mean, you right next to me. I ain't saying you.
He wasn't saying you. He wasn't saying you.
Have y'all ever went through that? Like, y'all about to get something? Like, damn, this ball smell like he just been hooping. Is that a turn off for you?
Well, I'm going to tell you this. I think that, now, I haven't personally gone through it, but I have tasted... a different taste.
Okay, right.
And usually it's the taste from cum, and that's because he began to drink a lot. So you can you are literally what you eat. So if you are not flushing with the water, the fruits, the vegetables, then it won't work for you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta eat your fruits, vegetables, your beets, and your erogenous fruits. You know, like pineapple, mango. You know, they keep you aroused, right? You know, men beets
keep the yang up. A lot of people don't know that.
Keep the yang high.
Keep the yang up.
Exactly.
You ain't know that?
That's
and if you have a problem trying to find something, tell you the way to do it. You can just go get yourself the naked drinks.
Oh yeah, the naked drinks have beets.
Nigga, I eat a raw beet. Give me where they at. Beets. Nigga, I've been on my shit. Listen, I've been on my shit. I ain't never heard that.
They go to the farmers market. Support the farmers.
Hey, listen, also funny. If you ain't know, because I learned this when I was younger, that motherfucking thing is a muscle you got down there. Exercise it. You ain't no creep. Exercise it. That's the only way. What happens when you exercise a muscle? That's all I'm gonna say.
Stronger.
That's all I'm gonna say.
And,
That's all we're gonna say.
Back to the salty balls. I just feel like.
Give us a minute.
Back to the salty
15 seconds.
So let me say this with the salty balls though, men, get the loofah gloves. Loofah gloves. Put your oil, your soap on them. Scrub around your balls. Lubricate them because a lot of times, seriously, a lot of times they're ashy. They're ashy from your legs chafing together. So you gotta take the extra layer of dead skin off. I'm serious. Exfoliate your balls.
Shouts out to my engineer.
Your knees. Yes. See? They wouldn't do themselves.
Come on, man. I can't do my job. What's wrong with my ear?
Okay, look. Thank you so much for having me today.
Yo.
That was great.
Y'all just had to hear what we just got in the ear.
Yo, this.
What the hell is going on in here?
He said, let her explain about the salty balls. Hold up. It's me on there. We gone. I don't even know.
We done.
Alright, man. We gone, y'all. We see y'all next week. I don't know where y'all will be at Sunday, but I'll be there.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, yo. We see y'all next week. He was like, look, 30 seconds. I said, give me a minute. Let her explain about the salty ball.
It's the weekly roundup. Here's what happened this week on Cheryl Underwood Radio.
It's the jump off. Welcome to the Cheryl Underwood Show. Hot topics. We discussing anything. It's a go. We going live now. Got a favorite song calling to the show. Is we ready? Yep. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
That's what I'm talking about. Cheryl Underwood Radio. I burned my little cup of myself. I was trying to make tea for America and the world because we international.
That's
right. Yeah, 276.
Yeah.
Super producer.
Hey, that's right.
Vic Frost.
Mercy.
Vic Frost, the Iceman.
Yes.
And I was trying to make iced tea, Courtney Black back with the facts. Well, I was trying to make hot tea to make iced tea. Well, I'm doing my liver cleanse.
Right.
Which it is working.
It is.
Okay. It is working. 22-day liver cleanse. It's working. I feel better. I feel better.
You can feel a difference.
Yeah, I totally feel the difference.
There's some listeners doing the same thing.
Do you think they're doing it?
Yeah.
It's a 22-day liver cleanse. You have to drink morning tea and then a cup of hot water with lemon in it. Then afternoon tea and then a cup of hot water with lemon in it, and then there's a nighttime tea. So it's pretty good. I feel good. I think I could do it for a year. I think now I'm almost ready for just tea, just hot tea. What say, Harry Sutherland? What's happening?
No, what type of tea is it though? What's the brand? Is it?
I don't know. It's just coming in the box. Say 22-day, 21-day liver cleanse.
Okay.
14-day.
Make sure it's not one brand.
Oh, listen to me. Oh, Jim Kelly, owner proprietor Sports Bar, brought to our attention that who is it? Quaker?
Yeah, Quaker looks like they're in a lot of trouble. Sure.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Because they got the chemical in it.
Yep.
What is it?
Chemical.
What it was supposed to be though? It's supposed to be an herbicide, pesticide. What is it supposed to be?
Is that what the actual chemical you're asking?
Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce glyphosate or something like that.
It's the stuff in Roundup.
Yep, and then Harry Sutherland, check and see if it's because you use it on your plants and stuff.
Right.
Honey Nut Cheerios, shoot.
Right, but Harry, I thought this is the lawsuit where they get. I thought somebody won like $200-something million, and they cut it down to $48 or $78 million. But here's the catch of it. That means I ain't got to eat oatmeal no more and cow herb.
well, there it is.
Male rights activist.
Be a man at all times.
Going back to bacon, baby.
Go back to bacon.
Going back to bacon.
Back to bacon.
And regular bacon.
Regular. Not the turkey bacon.
No, man.
Big cut.
Ain't never turkey meat.
Maple bacon. All that.
No, it's too sweet. I don't
It's
like
too
maple.
sweet?
No, I like my bacon nice and savory. You know, or Jimmy Dean sausage. Man, listen, that's a good sausage. You make a good sausage, egg, and cheese sandwich. Yeah. I tried to take the Jimmy Dean crumbles, Jim, and put it on pizza. And now you could tell when somebody died in real.
Okay.
You can tell